Kelly, Consumer Horticulture Specialist with the Mississippi State University Extension Service, and welcome to Gardening Through the Seasons. It's July in Mississippi, and the herbs that we're growing in our garden are continuing to put on foliage and need harvesting. And in today's segment, we're going to cover harvesting your herbs, preserving like freezing and drying, and how to store your herbs for winter use. When harvesting herbs, it's always better to only remove about 1/3 of the foliage at a time. Now, if you're harvesting herbs that have large leaves, like sage or bay or lemon balm, obviously you're going to take off just individual leaves probably. It's also better for best flavor to harvest your herbs early in the morning after the dew is dry or before flowering. Now, if they're flowering or it's later in the day, you can obviously harvest your herbs at those times as well. After cutting your herbs and you have stems like this, what you need to do is to gather the stem ends together and secure them with a rubber band like this. Then you should hang them in a dark, hot, dry place until they're crispy dry like an attic. For smaller leaved herbs like this thyme, where you can't really, remove individual leaves or anything, or for big, large leafed herbs like this, where you can take off the individual leaves, the way to dry these is on sheets of newspaper in a hot, dark, dry place. Another quick and easy way to dry small batches of herbs is to use a dehydrator. Now, there's plenty of makes and models on the market, but this one, they're basically the same. They have trays that you can remove, and as you can see, I've already got some herbs in here and they're drying. After your herbs are dry, what you want to do is to remove the leaves, if you can, whole from the stems. And that's easy to do with this bay. And you want to try to leave them whole because that retains the most flavor. Then you want to store them in an airtight container such as this jar in a dark, dry, cool place in the kitchen that's really accessible, like this pull-out spice drawer in this kitchen. A really good way to preserve herbs for busy cooks is by freezing. And this works really well for those herbs that do not hold their flavor well when they're dried, like cilantro and dill and chives. And what you do, you just cut the foliage like this chives, and you make sure if you have to wash it, you make sure that you get it really, really dry before you pack it into Ziploc bags, just like this. And all you do is just put them in there, put the herbs that are dry into the bag, and then just store them in the freezer just like this. And when you're ready to put them in your dish, bring them out and chop them up frozen. Another way to preserve the flavors of herbs for winter use is by making herbal vinegar. And there's recipes and instructions about how to do this if you go to msucares.com, click on Lawns and Gardens, and then the vegetable and herb topic. We can grow so many herbs in Mississippi, and learning how to preserve these flavors for winter use is really simple and fun and can add flavor and flair to our winter foods. I'm Lelia Kelly, and this has been Gardening Through the Seasons.